everyone, it's Misty. So I thought today I would do a get ready with me video and like a chatty Kathy weigh-in life update sort of thing. It's been a while since I filmed one of these and I actually need to get ready to go out for Rob's birthday lunch. So I thought this would be a great time to share with you. So I'm going to walk you through how I've put on my makeup, how I moisturize my face, etc. So that's actually where I'm going to start. I have switched to Apricots Overnight by Posh, Perfectly Posh, and this has replaced my Origins hydrating mask, and I was using that as my night and day moisturizer, and this is what I'm using. They say it's a mask that you have to rinse off, but I don't find that you need to. So I'm just going to put the tiniest bit, like a little, oh, this one's not open. It's the other one that I was using that was open. That would help. I swear I have these all over my house now. So just the tiniest bit, like that much is all you're gonna need. So I'm gonna put this all over my face. It's my moisturizer. I've already done my hair, as you can probably see. Okay, so while this is sitting in, let me zoom you in a little bit. There we go. Maybe zoom out just a little bit. There we go. I'm going to use our Cuban Cool lip scrub, and I'm going to go ahead and exfoliate my lips. This one is so good. Tastes just like a lime margarita. So you just rub it in. Then you can literally lick it off the excess. I got a little bit on my face. And you really don't have to follow up with anything, but I'm going to go ahead and put on my lip balm, because that's what I like to do. This is the Local Flair. Tastes just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. I love this. And you can get 6 of these for $20. You get one of every flavor. They're normally $4 a piece, so that's a pretty good deal. Okay, now that we've moisturized and I've done my lips, I'm going to bring in my new primer. Now, if you watch my other Get Ready With Me, I raved and raved and raved and raved and raved about Benefit's primer. Guess what? I have a new one. This is amazing, and I'm not just saying that because I sell it, but I wore this for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and my makeup was on over 24 hours, 12 hours. I think it ended up being on for 15 hours, and it looked like I just applied it. So you just shake it up. That's not dirty, is it? You just use the tiniest bit. So that's about how much I have, about a pea size amount. And you just rub it in. And honestly, this just smooths you out. I mean, I can't even explain how this feels. And it smells amazing. And I just put the tiniest bit in. Roxy, why don't you come over here? Roxy. That cat. So, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to be looking into my mirror for a little bit. So before my next step, I'm going to put on our caffeinator. This is to help with under eye circles or darkness under your eyes. And I'm also going to use it as a primer for my concealer. And this is a Krylon, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, a little Krylon pot. It's a Dermacolor camouflage. This is professional, like, stage makeup, but I saw Wayne Goss mention it, and it's only $5. It does cost a little bit more to ship, but this stuff is amazing. So what I do is I find that I have to have something underneath it, but I'm going to use the caffeinator stick. And you just rub this on your under eyes, and what this does is it lightens and tightens your under eye. And you can feel it start to tingle. Woo, tingly, tingly. But what I was saying, and I'm going to put just the tiniest bit on my hand. And I probably should have used a Q-tip or something, but it's my face, so it'll be alright. But I find these to be a little dry. So what I do is I take a little bit on my finger and I mix it. And this is going to be a peachy corrector. Oh, that light is so bright. I don't think you guys can see anything. There it is. So I'm just going to take this and dab it under my eyeball. Just like this. And you can kind of see the difference. Is that too far? I don't have my glasses on and I'm not I'm not seeing at 100%, so this looks really blurry. There. Well, that's not any closer now, is it? Okay, and then I'm gonna do the other under eye. Let me get a little bit more here. And like I said, the two together help correct what you got going on. Another one that I can't wait to try is called Impish Eyes. It helps with swelling. So if you have bags, it's amazing. I actually posted a picture last night on my Facebook page. A lady that's using the Never Grow Up serum, which I absolutely love, and her results are amazing. Okay, that looks good. Next, I'm going to move on to my foundation. I use the Sephora spray foundation, and I am in the color, this is light. It's probably a little light for me, and I'll have to switch definitely when it comes to summer, but I like it. And I'm going to be using my Real Technique sponge. I actually don't wet this. I just use the bottom, and instead of spraying this all over my face, I spray it onto the sponge just like that, and then I go to my face. And I don't feel that I use any more of this than I would a regular foundation. So let's talk about weight. I am 413.8, so I lost about a half a pound, I guess, from last week. I ate really well most of the week until the last couple of days. I was like, I'm on vacation. I don't want to eat well when I'm on vacation. So, I don't know why. I just felt like I was like really, really motivated at the beginning of the year, and like all of my motivation has left the building. And I don't like it. And I don't know if it's like I talked to you guys about depression or what, but I'm just like, I just don't care. My give a damn is busted right now, and I need to figure out how to get it fixed and back on track. So, Rob's doing really well though. He's lost probably 10 or 15 pounds. which is good because he has cholesterol issues and I don't. But when we eat poorly, of course, his cholesterol, he has to go on cholesterol meds. So our goal is to get him back off. So we're going for pizza today because it's his birthday. You guys are watching this on Sunday. I'm filming this on Saturday. So we are going to do that. But then we're going to get back on track. So what we'll do, what we normally do, is we'll go eat pizza today. And then we'll fast on Sunday to kind of reset our bodies. And then we'll be good to go for Monday. I have jury duty on Monday, so I don't know how that's going to work. Well, I can't say I have jury duty, but I've been called as a potential juror. The last time I was called, I was selected as an alternate, and it sucked. Okay, let's see if I can get it zoomed in now. Is it still going to be blurry? There, that's not quite as blurry. Okay, so I'm going to take Maybelline Instant Rewind. I don't like this as a concealer, but I like it as a brightener. So this is the color Fair. You just turn it. Oh, you guys can see nothing when I'm doing that. So I like to bring it up. It's kind of like an instant facelift. And I go up like that, down my nose, my cupid's bow, and on my chin. I don't know why I do it on my chin. Someone showed me it and I just do it. Because I'm a follower. Let me bring in my little mirror so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to take the other end and blend this out. Roxy's like, what are you doing, crazy lady? Okay. Oop. Got all over my lip. So that's where we are so far. I probably look crazy in these lights. Okay. So now I'm going to bring in my bronzer. So I've started using, actually, first I need a drink. And then I need to set my under eye. So let me do that real quick. I'm kind of out of practice because I'm not at my vanity. I don't bake, I just set. And actually this is the only place my face really needs powder. Okay, so now to bronzer. I've been using this CoverGirl True Blend bronzer on the recommendation of Emily, who is Emily Noel 83, who is my main enabler here on YouTube. So I'm going to take this brush from BH Cosmetics. I don't have any idea what this brush is called or what it's used for. I just like it for bronzer. So I'm just going to take some and I'm going to bronze up my forehead. If you have a little forehead, you don't really need to do this, but I think I have a pretty decent sized forehead. So I like to highlight the middle. And I just put a little bronzer right here. I don't contour anymore because it just doesn't make sense when I have such a big gobbler. So, right. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my highlight, and I'm using this Clinique Chubby Stick. This I got in a Sephora Play Box. I love it. I know some people don't, but I think it's fantastic. So I'm just going to put this on the top of my cheekbones, just like that. Your girls are going, whoa! Don't worry, we're going to blend it out. And then I'm going to bring in my Love Flush palette from Too Faced. And I'm going to use this How Deep Is Your Love right here where my thumb is. So I have an e.l.f. blush brush, gold blush brush. And I just pick up the blush. And then I just blend it in with my highlight. Again, I'm not a beauty guru, this is what I do. So if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you saw that Rob and I paid off that Big Daddy credit card. So we are going, and you also saw me trying to choose a dress. Well, the dress is because we are going out for a fancy schmancy dinner to celebrate at the first of the month that we paid off that credit card. So, ooh, that's a little, share this out a little bit. So I ordered the pink dress and the black dress just because although I love that blue dress, it's just a little fancy and I don't know when I'll wear it again because we not fancy people. We don't go out very often. So, okay, I'm going to bring in another brush to help blend this out a little bit. Okay, so I get more questions and more compliments on my eyebrows than I do any other part of my face when I wear makeup. So let me walk you through how I do them. Let me see if I can. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I take the spoolie end. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. Doesn't have a number on it, but this comes with the pomade when you do your brows by the Dip Brow. So first things first is I'm going to spoolie through my brow. Somebody asked me who my brow girl is. I am a brow girl. I don't trust anybody else with them, even when I delete them all by myself. So I'm going to take the Brow Wiz in soft brown, and I'm going to start by outlining my brow. And this is just a twist up pencil. A lot of people have said the new, like the NYX is a dupe and the new ColourPop is a dupe. I'm anxious to see how true that is because I love this dip brow. So I went underneath just like this, following the natural curve of my brow. And then I'm going to go up top halfway and connect just like that. See if I can get you in a little further. Is that going to focus? Whoa, I'll turn 5 different shades of brown. No, it's not going to focus. How about right there? Okay, so I have that drawn in. So let me do the other side. This one I have the harder time with because this brow grows wickety whack as it is. So, what, baby? You can get in the window. So I'm gonna try to draw this on left-handed. So again, just going to follow the natural curve of my brow and then extend my tail a little bit. So this is brow, this is pencil. I'm going to go on top and do the same thing, and then I'm going to connect them just like that. So I know they look a little bit crazy, but we're going to get past that, I promise. So I'm done with my brow pencil. I'm going to scroll it back down. Ugh. I'm trying to focus. Ah, focus. Focus. Okay. If you're out of focus, I apologize. So now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in chocolate. And I'm going to take the tiniest bit on my angled brush. So this is the brush. Does that help at all? See, I'm not a beauty guru. Focus. Focus. You get the idea. So I'm going to take some and I'm just going to dip. Roxy, you're moving the camera. Cat. Sorry, she's moving the camera. I'm just going to dip in 2 or 3 times. And then I'm going to take it on the back of my hand and I'm going to wipe it off just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to take this brush and starting at the beginning, I'm going to square off my brow. And I'm just going to flick up. Now, I don't make mine lighters at the beginning. I don't actually like the look of that. But if that's what you want to do, you go right ahead. Okay, so after I get the front, you guys can see the front, I pick up a little bit more product. And again, I'm just flicking up from that line. What? What? So just like that. I'm going to pick up a little bit more. So just like that. Before, after. We're going to clean this up. So this looks a little crazy right now, but we're going to clean it up. So I'm going to pick up more product off my hand. Again, we're not dipping back into the pot. We're just pulling product off our hand. And I'm going to do this eye as well. So I'm going to start by flicking out. What, baby? Oh, you sound so beautiful. Come here. Come up here. Come up here. I can't pet you when you're underneath the chair. It's physically impossible. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. You're a good girl, Roxy. Okay, I gotta finish. I'm running out of time. 4 minutes left. Okay, so just like that, we have 2 brows, dos eyebrows. Okay, so that's how I do it, and then I'm going to square this off a little bit more. And I just run my spoolie in through to thin it out, or kind of blend it together. Okay, so next thing I do, this may cut off and I may have to start again. Is I'm going to wipe that off. I'm going to bring in my other foundation. This is the Kogan Dough. You can use concealer if you want to. I just find it easier to use with foundation. And I'm just going to do 1 teeny tiny pump. I mean, there's barely anything on there. And I'm going to pull in an angled liner brush. This is the small angle brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to pick up some product. Just like that. And then I'm going to go underneath my brow to carve it out. Just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the top. Just like that. And then I just pat it in. And then I finish with a clear mascara. And I've been using the e.l.f. just because I got this in a kit for free. So that's that eyebrow done. And let me do the other eyebrow. Again, I'm not adding any more product. I've got plenty. So just like that. So that is how I do my brows. Next, we'll move on to mascara. Okay, so I'm going to do my mascara. We're just about done. And I do two different ones on the top. I thought about lining my eyes today, but I haven't played with eyeliner in a long time, so I think I'll skip it. So I like to put, this is my absolute favorite mascara. It's Tarte's Light Clamor Lashes. It's my absolute favorite. I feel that it adds a ton of volume, and I really love it. But I love it even more when I put this Butterfly Intenza, I always call it Influenza, which is not correct, on top of it. And it just makes my, I don't even have to curl my lashes. It just makes my lashes look like they're falsies. And then I use the Clump Crusher waterproof on the bottom. Now I tried the Supersizer because everybody loves the Supersizer and I hated it. I don't know if it was the formula or what, but I hated it. So this is a sample I got probably a good 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm still using it. And I use it probably 3 or 4 times a week. I don't wear makeup every day because sometimes I can't be bothered to wear makeup every day. So Rob and I have had some work around the house done. Got a new roof. We got new gutters, which are the wrong color, but I'm gonna have to live with them. Let's see, we had some wings cutting or coating, or however you say it, and some crown molding installed in our dining room. We were supposed to get solar tubes installed, and we didn't, so that'll be next Friday. That's what I'm waiting on so I can film, because my kitchen is a cave. If I can remember, I took a picture actually, so I could have a before. And I'll insert that so you can see just how dark it is. And I'll try to remember to insert a picture of the dining room. Although I don't have any good pictures yet. Because it was really cloudy and dreary yesterday. So Look at that. Before, after. Before, after. I think it's a pretty big difference. So. I will say this stuff stinks. It's very stinky. How can you put mascara on and not make the mascara face, right? Like, totes. Look at that. 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 Ta-da! Now I just need some lipstick and I'll be good to go. So I'm going to be using my absolute most favorite lipstick of all time. This one by Kat Von D. I can never remember the name of it. It's like Safina. I don't know. If I can find it, I will link it. But it's the most gorgeous purple. And it dries down, like I would like purple, duh. But it dries down to be a beautiful, beautiful color. So, let's see. Don't take your lipstick putting on tips from me. I gotta check at it. Okay guys, that's my face. That's my face, and that's really all I have to tell you. Let me zoom out a little bit. So there you go. I've got my hair straightened with a little bit of flat iron curl on the bottom. Probably won't last. This is not what I'm wearing. This is actually not a gown. I'm not quite ready to get clothes on. So yeah guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I am not a beauty guru. I don't even play one on TV that often, but I do enjoy the way this makeup looks. I hope those of you that have been questioning how I do my brows got a good tutorial on that. So yeah, this is my face. And this is what it's looked like the last couple of times you guys have said, hey, your makeup looks good, or hey, your face looks good. This is my exact routine. So thanks so much for watching guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.